Awesome. Okay, this is the WordPress dashboard. This is the area that gives you a general overview of your blog, and this is where you can begin to customize and start to build out your blog. Before we get started, you can always access your blog by clicking the home icon right here. I would suggest that you right-click this link and open it up in a new tab. This way you have a point of reference in terms of edits and changes we are making as we press through the tutorial. So let's take a look at the blog. This is what the blog looks like out of the box. Not much going on right now, but don't worry, this is going to be one killer blog when it's finished. So I'm going to show you how to properly set up your blog so that it has better user functionality, can be found online for your products or services, and ultimately runs faster and smoother. So let's get straight into it. Now the first thing that we want to do is get rid of some default content that comes pre-installed on all WordPress blogs. This way we ensure our blog is unique and completely fresh and ultimately optimized for our individual content. So what we'll do is head over to Posts and then All Posts. We want to go ahead and trash this that says Hello World. So go ahead and tick off where it says Title, and then move to Trash, and then Apply. Perfect. Then we'll head down to Pages, All Pages, and do the same thing here. Sample page, we'll tick off where it says Title, move to Trash, and then Apply. Okay, perfect. Now, you may be wondering what all these things are. Don't worry, we're going to cover all these concepts in depth throughout the rest of this video. So now what we'll do is head over to Appearance and then Themes. Now, as you can see, WordPress comes pre-installed with the 2016 theme. This is the theme we will be using with our new blog. And as I said, this is the best WordPress has to offer in terms of blogging right now, and it's WordPress's default theme. I love it. With its mobile-first approach and classic take on a modern blog design, it's the perfect theme to make your content really stand out and shine. Sounded like a 2016 jingle there for a minute. Anyway, let's press on. Let's head down to Settings, and then General. Okay, before we go any further, I want to explain really what a WordPress theme is. All right, some people get confused by this. So think of a WordPress theme like the clothes you wear, and pages, posts, and other elements like your body parts. Really, the theme serves as the feel, functionality, and look of your WordPress blog. So we're going to approach this WordPress blog build out in a natural way so you fully understand how all the bits and pieces fit together. So by the end of this, you understand all the concepts that we've covered. And I'm going to do my best to explain each concept by explaining what each one is, why you need it, and how it's set up properly. So I encourage you to go through this video once, then go through it again to apply the concepts, ultimately learning what you've applied in practice, all right? I've given you a little pot of gold here, and there's a lot of little gems sprinkled throughout this video, so be sure not to miss any of these little guys, all right? So stick with me. By the end of this, you'll have a killer blog that's set up for new subscribers, customers, and ultimately to make you money. Okay, let's edit some of these settings. So let's head up to Site Title. Now you can name this your name, your business name, or something that's related to whatever your blog is about. Tagline, put something kind of fun in here, or something that's specifically related to your products or services or your blog. There you go. Where dreams come true. Okay, so this right here, do not change this. These two do not change this by any means. Put in a good email address in here, a good contact email address. So any WordPress updates, you'll get notified through that email address. Okay, and everything else looks good here. So we'll save changes. Then we'll head down to writing. And for now, everything is okay in here. We'll come back to this in a bit. So reading, for each article and feed, let's do summary. You can play with this and you'll see what I'm talking about. We'll put summary for now. Save changes. Okay, now let's head down to discussion. Now this is your WordPress blog comment settings. Now WordPress has done a really good job with the default settings, I feel like. But the one thing I want you to look at here, it says email me whenever. So whenever someone posts a new comment, you'll be notified through the email address you provided earlier. So make sure that's a good email address. And I think everything is good here for now, but as you move forward with your blog and based off your preference, you can adjust these settings. So I encourage you to explore this a little bit more. So I didn't make any changes, but if you do, be sure to select Save Changes down here. So we'll head down to Permalinks. Now this is extremely important. We want to change this to post name. Now, what this is going to do is enable us to be found online through our various posts and pages. So each time we create a new post or new page, it's going to be named whatever we name that post or page. So for example, we might have jamesbstafford.com/contact us or /consulting or services. You get the idea. So whatever we name that page or post, we can get indexed in the search engines and ultimately found online. And this is vital so we can get good traction in the search results and is really good for search engine optimization. So make sure you make this change. And we'll go ahead and save changes. Okay, now that you have that saved, you're going to want to pay close attention. You're going to love this. This is where the rubber hits the road and really makes WordPress the ideal platform for blogging. We're going to install some plugins. You're probably like, what is a plugin? Plugins are just little snippets of code that extend and expand the functionality of your WordPress blog. They're super easy to add, and I'm going to show you these little guys right now. Okay, so now what we'll do is head to plugins and then add a new. Now, I'm going to get you set up with my favorite must-have plugins to get your blog found online and start driving quality traffic to your blog, turning visitors into subscribers and ultimately paying customers. So get ready. You're going to love these little guys. Now, this is the WordPress plugin dashboard. This is awesome because you literally can find just about anything to enhance your blog's functionality. Thousands of plugins are available here. So all you do is just type in what you're looking to enhance and boom, there it is. It's that easy. So say we wanted to add a podcast or music to our blog. We could just type in MP3. Pretty cool, right? Or how about we wanted to add our YouTube videos to our blog? Or how about we wanted to have our blog in multiple languages? Pretty awesome, right? So I encourage you, it's very powerful. I encourage you when you have some time to go through this and explore this a little bit more based off your specific needs. Okay, so the first plugin that we're going to add is called WP Supercache. And then just go ahead and press enter and search for that. And this is it right here. Now, without getting too technical, what this does is basically speed up your entire blog. This is really important to have. The search engines look at load time of blogs and websites as criteria for a viable source of info as people are on the go, not wanting to wait around for a slow blog or website. So this is going to speed up your blog. So you got to have this. So what we'll do is go ahead and click on Install Now, Activate Plugin, then we'll go down to WP Supercache Settings. And then all you need to do is caching on, recommended, and then update status. Perfect. And then you can go ahead and test it. Great. It's all set up now. So we'll head back to plugins and then add a new. Okay, so the next plugin that we want to install is Yoast SEO. So it's YOAST SEO, which is search engine optimization. Go ahead and enter and search for that. And it should be this first one right here. And we'll go ahead and install and then activate the plugin. Now what this little plugin does is pretty amazing. It helps people ultimately find your content online. This means you can choose how your content will look on Google searches when people look for it. People will see a snippet of your content and choose whether they want to click on your blog or not. So it's crucial this is set up properly so you can be found online for your specific products and services. And I'm going to show you how to set that up right now. Okay, so what we want to do is head over to SEO, and this is the Yoast SEO settings. And we will click on titles and metas. And this is super easy and really awesome with what this does. So we'll click on home page. And this right here is your blog title. Mine is James Stafford. And this is going to pre-populate in all your pages and posts. It's basically a little template. In the meta description, I already added this in. James Stafford's blog is a fun little destination where you can begin to create your dream blog. And you would add in basically a brief description explaining what your blog is about. Think of it in terms of a book's title, right here, your home page, and a book's description. Real simple. Go ahead and save changes, and that's it. I'm going to show you what this looks like on a page I set up. Okay, before we do that, we can close out all these notifications up here. And then let's head to pages and then add a new page. Okay, so don't worry. I'm going to show you how to make pages and posts in a bit. This is just for demonstration purposes. And you want to pay really close attention here because the reason why I'm showing you this is to make sure your content is found online for your various products or services. Okay, so this is extremely important to get right. Now, what I like to do is create pages and posts that are really focused around one main keyword. Okay, so we will type in contact us. And as you can see in the Yoast SEO editor down here, it's just populated that. Okay, now this is what it's going to look like in the search results, the Google search results. Type in a focus keyword. This is what we're telling Google and the search engines what we want this post to be recognized for. Like I said, this is ideal for search engine optimization. And as you see, it bolded that. Okay? So that's what's going to show up in the search results, so people will see that. All right? And then from there, we want to modify this meta description area. Now, you want to make this compelling. You want to force clicks. You want people to want to click that link because it sounds interesting or fun. So I'm going to type in create your dream blog in 3 simple steps. Now, if your business allows for it or your blog, you can type in a phone number. I mean, sometimes people are just looking for things very fast, as you're probably aware of, and they just want the path of least resistance. So whatever's going to be the easiest for people to get in touch with you for your contact page at least. Okay, so just to reiterate, if you click right here, this is a rendering of what the post might look like in the Google search results. Okay, the focus keyword. Pick the main keyword or key phrase that the post or page is about. This is going to help Google recognize what you want this specific page to rank for so people can find you online. So the major benefit of this is for search engine optimization. It's going to help index your content according to what you want your pages to be ranked for and also what they're specifically about, your pages or posts. So you want to make sure this is set up properly and take some time to think about really when you're making a post or a page, you want to know exactly what that page is about or what that post is about. Make it real tight and focused. You can always make more pages or posts. We'll go ahead and publish the page. And there you go. And we'll come back to this a little bit later, creating pages and posts. But this was just for demonstration so you could see ultimately how the Yoast SEO plugin works. Okay, so time for our next plugin. This is another nifty little plugin by Yoast, which is Google Analytics by Yoast. So what we'll do is head back over to plugins and then add a new. And then just here in the search plugins, type in Google Analytics by Yoast. And that should pull it right up. And here it is right here. This is a super powerful little plugin. This plugin is pretty cool because it allows you to track exactly how many people have come to your blog, where they come from, and what their browsing behavior is like, which is very useful when trying to understand which kinds of content is most preferred by your audience. So it's an easy way to understand how people behave when they come to your blog ultimately. It lets you make better business decisions. For example, you might find that your website subscribers or customers spend twice as long on reading posts about tips, so you can use that information to your advantage by writing more posts with tips in them to keep your audience more engaged. So we're going to go ahead and install this right now. So click on Install Now, Activate Plugin, perfect. And then we're going to go down to Google Analytics by Yoast Settings. Okay, now if you have a Google account, awesome. All you have to do is sign into that, because we're going to just need a little piece of code in there to activate this and get this set up so within 24 hours, your blog can start to collect data. Okay? So there's a little bit more work involved here, but real simple. If you don't have a Google Analytics account, I'm going to show you how to set that up right now. So if you do, if you don't, either way, you can follow along with me. It's real simple, and I'll show you how to get this set up. So what we're going to do is head over to Google Analytics. And all this is just google.com/analytics, ANALYTICS. So we are going to create a new account. Then we just want to verify our email address. So wait for that verification email, and then you'll click the link in there, which I'll show you how to do here in a second. Okay, so I've received my verification email. You're going to go ahead and click on this link, and this should verify your account. Okay, awesome. Now we have access. So we'll go back to Google Analytics, and then we'll just click on Sign Up. So once you've signed in, you can copy this code right here or authenticate it through the plugin. Okay, so once you've copied your code, you're going to head back over to your website, and then you can click on Authenticate your Google account or manually enter it in. So let's go ahead and select Authenticate your Google account. Go ahead and accept. Go ahead and copy this code, and we're going to go back to our website and copy it in. You have to make sure that you're still logged into your Google Analytics account for this to work. Paste it in here, save and authenticate code. That's it. Now your Google Analytics account will start tracking data on your website, and this can take up to 24 hours. Okay, as you can see, my account is now connected. Okay, awesome. So we'll go ahead and save changes, and we're all set. 24 hours, maybe a little bit less than that, you'll start to see data. Awesome. You should be in a good place with your Google Analytics setup. If for whatever reason it didn't work, or technology's not working, we have to press on. I have an awesome video over at my website that covers this specific plugin and Google Analytics, so you can go take a peek at that later. But right now, we need to move forward with the rest of this video. So I have a bunch of killer goodies to go through, so let's press on. Okay, on to the next plugin. Let's head back over to plugins, add a new, and then we're going to search for a plugin called List Builder. And this is made by the guys over at AppSumo, or Sumo Me. And actually you can see it right here. This little bad boy is awesome. This helps you capture visitors to your website through a pop-up or a light box, which makes sure they subscribe to your email list and come back for more. This little plugin has been responsible for doubling my website subscribers. It's killer. Basically, the plugin detects the exact moment when a visitor is about to leave and immediately displays a pop-up asking for the visitor's email address. You've probably seen those before. This allows you to continue the conversation through email with your prospects and keep reaching out to them. And this is really what you want to do, is stay in front of your website visitors and start that conversation to build a relationship and create customers. So let's get this little guy set up now. Go ahead and click on Install Now, Activate Plugin. And this is super easy to set up, as you're about to see. Then we'll go down to Sumo Me. So you quite literally just follow these instructions. We got to register our account. So what we'll do is click on this little crown icon here. To register your new account, just put in a good email address and a new password, and you're good to go. Sumo Store. List Builder is what we're looking for. And as you can see, they have a ton of little tools and apps that you can use with your website. Right now, let's just go ahead and set up List Builder. Okay, cool. We're inside the List Builder dashboard now. Let's go ahead and click on Free. List Builder is now installed. That easy. So let's go ahead and click on Open. Now let's just go ahead with the free List Builder. Okay, so this is our dashboard to set up our List Builder campaign, basically to set up the light box so it displays on our website, which is the little pop-up. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a moment. Okay, let's head over to Design, and this is our lightbox, or our popover. And I'm going to show you how to set this up. This will display when someone tries to leave the website. You've probably seen these before. But what we want to set up now is a call to action. And what a call to action is, it's quite literally a call to take an action. The action you want people to take could be anything: download an ebook, sign up for a webinar, get a coupon, attend an event, get a free consultation. You're quite literally asking for someone's email address in exchange for a piece of value. Okay, so I've gone ahead and filled this in, and this is our little popover. I'll explain each in detail here. So I've created a headline, and it says Free Website Master Cheat Sheet. Now, what this ultimately is basically a little lead magnet, and a lead magnet is a piece of value in exchange for an email address. So you want to create kind of a compelling offer that is going to speak directly to the pain points or solve a specific problem of your blog subscribers. So we've done that here with our website, websitesmadeeasy.tv, where we've created a website master cheat sheet, the secret sauce we use to create profitable websites and blogs. Yes, send me my free cheat sheet now. So this is what you want to create, something tight, easy, that can be consumed pretty quickly, that's a strong piece of value for your community or your audience. So what we'll do is go ahead and, once you have this filled in, go ahead and click Save. And then we want to go to display rules. And you can mess with some of this stuff. It's real straightforward. But the behavior here, so I have it on manual right now. It'll display after 5 seconds. Or you can put it to smart. And what this typically does is when someone tries to leave your website or X out, it'll pop up. But I just wanted to get you set up. We actually have quite a few videos covering all of these little tools in more depth, and that's really out of the scope of this video, but you can explore those a little bit further. So we're all squared away with this. So I'm going to go ahead and go to manual just so you can see, save, and let's take a peek at what it looks like. And it should display about after 5 seconds. Okay, so there it is. Now you can have this displayed after 5 seconds, or you can use the smart feature. Whatever, play with it, see what your preferences are. And we'll talk more about how to set up a lead magnet and what that specifically is so you can understand and you can create one for your blog and your business. So that's here to come. It's real easy to do. Actually, you're going to love this. When we start adding posts to our blog here, I'm going to show you the exact steps we use to turn our blog visitors into subscribers and ultimately customers using our proven WTC system and how everything comes together to get the most out of your blog. Okay, we're back in our dashboard, and now that we have our email pop-up set up, we have to connect it with an email service provider so we can begin to collect email subscribers, send and receive emails, and to do that, we're going to head over to MailChimp.com. This is a free service to start email marketing. It's awesome. It's super easy to get started, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Okay, so we're over here at MailChimp.com. That's MailChimp.com. And this is where we're going to get started with email marketing. And in case you're wondering why email marketing, well, it allows you to deeply engage with your website subscribers in terms of your products or services. This is awesome because it allows you to stay in front of them with timely information specific to their interests to ultimately establish trust and a lifetime customer. And we're going to use MailChimp because it's free for one, it's super easy to get up and going, and it's just a great service overall. So let's get straight into it. Okay, go ahead and click on sign up for free. Okay, then go ahead and go back to your email and make sure you activate your account with a special link in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, go ahead and click on activate my account. Okay, go ahead and just put in some account information here. Okay, got all this filled in. Just go ahead and make sure you fill all this in and then save and get started. That easy. So what we have to do now is create a list so we have a place to store our new contacts. So what we'll do is click create a list, then create a list right here, and then we'll fill out this little form. I've already filled this out, and what we'll do is name it something appropriate because our new website subscribers will see this. So I named mine James B. Stafford, as you can see, and then enter in a good default email address. I'm using support@jamesbstafford.com so I can send and receive emails from my actual domain name, which is more professional. And I'll show you how to get this set up in a moment. Next, enter a default from name. So who the actual email is coming from. I'm using James B. Stafford. Then remind people how they got on your list. Just enter in something like you're receiving this email because you opted in at our website, and then put in your domain name there. Finally, go ahead and save, and that is it. So I'll go ahead and save. Perfect. Let's head back over to the List Builder dashboard so we can connect List Builder to MailChimp. Okay, so we're back over in the List Builder dashboard, and what we'll do is head down to Services, right here on the left, click on MailChimp, and then just click Connect. And then you'll go ahead and log in. Awesome, it's connected. Okay, that's it. So we'll head back over to our dashboard. So as you can see, it's connected. And then we'll just save it. Okay, so we have one more step to do. We have to head back over to MailChimp to our new list and set up a sign-up form. And that's super easy to do. We'll head back over there right now. Okay, if you click on the little monkey, you'll go back to the home screen. Then click on Lists. Then select your list you set up. Then select sign-up forms. And then, as you can see, it says, please verify your email address. So that's what we have to do now. In order to send and receive emails, we have to verify our email address. So we have to head over to our cPanel. Now, if you recall, when we initially set up our blog, the cPanel is how we did that. Okay, so what you're going to look for is your welcome email from HostGator, and that has your cPanel link. So it will look something like hostgator.com, your account info. Now, if for some reason you don't have this anymore, or you got rid of it, you can reach out to HostGator's chat support, and they can get you set up pretty quickly with this email again. So it's no big deal. So you'll click on your control panel link here, and then make sure you grab your password and, of course, your username. So we'll go ahead and log in. Okay, great. Now, we're going to get this set up pretty quickly. So this is very easy to do. Just follow along step by step and you'll be in a good place with this. So all we have to do is head down to email accounts. And then I'm going to name it support@jamesbstafford.com. Then just put in a password and then create account. Perfect. Then we'll head back to home, and then we'll head over to webmail. Go to secure webmail login, and I always use Squirrel Mail. They're all pretty much the same. And then we just put in your full name here, and then your email address. And that's it. So you can send and receive email from here. Now this is kind of a hassle because you have to log in and out of your cPanel. I prefer to forward my email from this account into like a Gmail account, and that seems to work really well for me. So I'll show you how to set that up right now. So we'll head back over to our cPanel. We'll go back to, click on the home icon, and then go to where it says forwarders. And then we'll add a forwarder. And then just type your email address and then forward it to a good email account that you prefer. And then add forwarder. Okay, so we're all set up. Now we're going to head back over to MailChimp and verify our new email address. Okay, so we're back over MailChimp and we need to verify our new email address. In order to do that, we're going to head back over to Lists, click on our list, and then sign up forms. And then go ahead and click on verify domain. And this will send us an email verification. And we just want to enter the verification code and we should be all set after that. So I'm going to wait for this email and then I'll be right back. Okay, perfect. I have my verification email, and there's two ways to do this. Either we can click on verify domain access, or you can just copy this little code. And I'm going to copy the little code since we're already logged in, and just put this code in and verify the domain. Okay guys, we are all set. We can now start to send and receive emails through MailChimp. And this is where things get really exciting because you can really build a huge list of email subscribers and start communicating with them with your various products and services and start to build customers and relationships. And this is how you start to really scale up and make a difference online with your business. Okay, we are back over at the List Builder dashboard. There's one more thing we have to be sure we set up properly. Okay, so what we'll do is head over to Services, MailChimp, and see right here where it says Mailing List, and it says Do Not Push to List. We need to be sure we select the list that we created earlier within MailChimp. Do you remember? Go ahead and select that and save changes. This way, any new subscriber that we receive will be put on that list so we can start email marketing and communicating with our subscribers. Okay, so now you should be all set with the initial setup of MailChimp with List Builder. If you'd like to learn a bit more of how to really ramp things up with MailChimp, we have an entire video series dedicated to email marketing, but for now we need to press on.